No one in their right mind volunteers to be a prophet. You're supposed to be afraid. You'd better be afraid. And I'm giving you this advice because there are plenty of prophets out there who seem to live in very large houses, have very great crowds who follow them around, and seem to get into a lot of famous environments. Any prophet that's doing well financially is lying. Right? Any prophet who tells you something you want to hear is lying. Any prophet who is not being chaste is not a prophet, because the prophet always delivers unwelcome truth, which is why so few of them are preachers. Because we want to get our paycheck just like you. So the struggle we preachers have is we need to be prophets to the people we love. But I'm here to tell you it's not about me. I'm here to talk about your life as a prophet. That same man, James Luther Adams, whom I so revered, said that we need not just a church with the prophet that includes the priesthood of all believers. We need a church that is made of the prophethood of all believers. He's fond of a passage in the book of Numbers when, and I've cited this for you before, when all the elders are hanging about and Moses is there. Remember, Moses is the guy who was kind of like this with God. And suddenly Joshua comes in and says, "Moses, Eldad and Medad are out there and they're prophesying just like you. Shall I stop them?" And Moses' answer is, "Are you jealous for my sake? I wish that all God's people were prophets." That's my dream. And it won't happen, at least as far as I can tell. I dream of a church of prophets, of people who are ready to stand up, but are also aware of the fear that occupies them. Let's call this friction. When you know you should do something and you hesitate to do it because you know it'll cost you something, and yet you must say something. I call this friction because in our early worship this morning, Matthew got us to pay attention by ringing a singing bowl. Do you know what a singing bowl is? It's a dish that's made out of metal. It's from Tibet or Nepal. And you don't hit it, you can't. But to make it sing, you take a wooden mallet and you rub it around the outside edge, and slowly you hear a sound. It vibrates into life. Have you heard one? Isn't it beautiful? And it vibrates into song because it's being rubbed. A prophet is a singing bowl that's being rubbed by injustice, that's being rubbed the right way into song. I dream of a liberal and liberating church filled with the singing souls of prophets who know they are frightened and yet cannot refrain from shouting for justice. I think we're going to have to sing a different hymn. I would like you to sing like a prophet. How can we keep from singing is the song we need to sing. And so join me in concluding this sermon with hymn number 108, How Can We Keep from Singing?
Now may the love of truth guide you, the warmth of love hold you, and the spirit of peace bless you this day and in the days to come. Amen.